Right, good morning and welcome. This lesson I'll be introducing you to the topic called trigonometry. We look at the thing called trig ratios. Right, so hope you enjoy, hope you learn. Right, so in short, trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that focuses number one on relationships between sides and angles of triangles, right? So, say relationship, we're going to be using sides with your sine, cos and tan, etc. to work out size of angles. Now in Greek, trigonometry comes from a Latin derivative of Greek words trigonon, which means triangle, and metron, which means measure. Basic trig formulas involve representing of basic trigonometric ratios, in short meaning sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot, etc. in terms of a ratio. So when I say ratio, now when you write a fraction 1 over 2, same as saying 1:2. So here ratios are looking at relationship between y, x and r, right, of corresponding sides of a right angle triangle. That's just some basic definitions. In real life, trigonometry is extremely important. You'll use it in topics like mechanics, right, vertical projectile motion. You're going to have to work out x and y component of forces, applied forces, gravity when we're dealing with items on inclines, etc. So definitely if you are taking physics, you need to understand how to work with trigonometry. Right, so in short, trig ratios are referred to as sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. If we have a right angle triangle, in trigonometry, study of right angle triangles, right, if I say sine C, if I start by C, sine C, I need to understand will always be y over r. Right, we never write out the full word sine, we write in that format, but then kids have like it's sin, no, it's still sine, we pronounce it as sine C equal y over r, my y value over r. If I say cosine C, on the side that's next to it, which is x over r, or cos equal x over r, and tangent C, from tangent C will always be y over x, right, so tan C equal y over x, or that's according to what they want us to teach you via caps, right. We're going to do it slightly different when you look at it from a scientific perspective. Right, so solve the following trig ratios. So they want sine C, so I'm starting from angle C there, right, go across y over my r is always opposite my 90-degree angle, so y 5, r 13. Say cos C, I want from C x, so x there is 12 and r is 13, so cos C would be 12 over 13. Say tan C, it will always be the y value, so y is 5 and x is 12. Right, so there we solved the trig ratios for sine, cos and tan. I hope you follow. Right. Now according to the ratios per physics requirements, now we're going to work according to, if I work from C, the side that's opposite the angle C is always called the opposite side. The side that's next to C, BC there, is called the adjacent side. The side opposite the 90-degree will always be my longer side, referred to as my hypotenuse. Right, so we need to understand that, or in short, we always say SOHCAHTOA. What do I mean with SOHCAHTOA? The sine of that angle, or any angle, will always be equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. I say cos angle will always equal the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And I say TOA, tan will always equal the opposite over adjacent. So to get sine C, opposite over hypotenuse, my opposite there is AB, and my adjacent side is AC. And here in reality, we'll put values in their place. Right, if I say cos C will always be adjacent over hypotenuse, which gives me PC over AC in this case. And tan C will always be opposite over adjacent, right, which becomes AB over PC. But what happens if we decide to work from A? See, if I work from A, it's no more adjacent, it becomes opposite, right? So if we say now in this next set, we want the trig ratios, we still work with SOHCAHTOA, right? SOHCAHTOA, so for sine, opposite over hypotenuse, so now you see I wrote sine A. So I'm working from that reference angle A. I work from A, opposite over hypotenuse, which gives me PC, right, which becomes PC over AC for sine. Say cos A, it will always be adjacent over hypotenuse, so cos A there would be AB over AC. And if I say tan A from there would be opposite over adjacent, which means now comes PC over AB. Right, so the mathematical concept of y over r only works if we work from a specific angle. But if I said sine is y over r, and I said sine A, I can't say PC is y because PC is x. So yeah, how we do it in physics and how we're going to do it in maths is slightly different. This is just the introduction. As we go through the problems, you'll see when do I use SOHCAHTOA and when I just going to go straight to y over r, etc. So hope you enjoy this introduction. It gives you understanding. I always refer to trigonometry as the maths of precision. It makes you work out precise sizes of angles and sides, etc. Very important topic. I hope together we master it. Wish you nothing but the best. Like, share and subscribe.